Okay, we're here today with Dr. Nick Peters, who's an MD from Scottsdale, Arizona. Hi, Nick.
Hi.
Tell us a little bit about how you found out about ACAM.
But actually I heard about it from our current president,
Buddy
yeah.
Green.
Him and I and some other ACAM members were at a training session for IPT chemotherapy, and that's where he let me know about ACAM. Then this year I have been looking at getting more CME hours, particularly in integrative and functional medicine, in order to qualify me for my homeopathy license. And
You're applying for the homeopathy board which is unique in Arizona.
yeah,
That's
Arizona and Nevada.
The two states that have
Yeah.
that board. Tell us a little bit about that board. What was your motivation? Of course, you're boarded or trained in conventional medicine, but you wanted to be dually boarded in homeopathic medicine.
Yeah.
Why do people select that route?
It's important, I think, for protection.
Yeah.
When we're trained in strict allopathic medicine, we do not receive the training in a lot of the modalities and treatments that we use in a truly integrative practice. And because of that, when there's issues that come up, I think it's in our best interest to be licensed and certified by our peers who have experience in the same modalities.
So the standards of care are the standards of care of the community of integrative physicians who get it about what we do.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I feel very fortunate to work in a state that has that option.
And your original training was in
So
internal medicine?
no, actually, I'm a board-certified pediatrician,
Oh, okay.
and then went on and did fellowship in pediatric hematology and oncology.
Oh,
Moved out to Arizona from Cleveland now 2 years ago. Did traditional pediatric hematology and oncology for about a year and a half.
oh, so you're very well situated to do IPT.
Yes.
So your familiarity with chemo is not just based on a weekend seminar.
No, it is definitely
Okay.
not based on weekend seminar.
Okay, and that's reassuring, obviously, when you're administering a therapy that's that consequential.
Yeah, exactly. As far as I know, I'm the second pediatric oncologist trained in IPT. The other one isn't practicing pediatric oncology right now.
That's a unique cachet.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool because, you come from the belly of the beast and now you're embracing these natural techniques. So do you envision having a practice where you incorporate some conventional modalities, although modified as IPT, along with nutritional components and various other components to achieve the best results with your patients?
Yes, particularly for children with cancer, as well as right now my practice is focused on children with chronic diseases, especially in situations where they have not been able to get as much effect through traditional and typical methods.
For example, other than oncological disorders, such as?
Chronic severe food allergies. I've also had irritable bowel disease, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, chronic fatigue, and then as well as Lyme disease.
Well, what prompted you to make the transition from, mainstream oncology to, a more alternative approach?
Some of it was choice, and some of it was just it was what needed to happen. I had come to the conclusion that where I was working was not going to fit well for me long term, despite what had initially looked like very supportive efforts in terms of integrative medicine. It was not going to be a long-term answer for me.
Did you find a little bit, sometimes when conventional cancer centers embrace integrated medicine or natural medicine, it's a little bit like window dressing. It's like, okay, you can get a massage, you can do visualization, or maybe you can get acupuncture or something, but they're not really thinking out of the box in terms of, or you can meet the nutritionist and they'll put you on they'll give you a recommendation to eat more green leafy vegetables.
Yeah, absolutely. I find that term integrative medicine, in particular integrative cancer care, means a lot of different things in a lot of different places. And most of the time my experience when I found medical centers and cancer centers that say they offer integrative techniques, you're right, it's on terms of acupuncture, massage, maybe some Reiki, and they offer just traditional nutrition counseling,
Right.
which I find is not what I want to want my patients to learn and to understand.
So today we had a couple of lectures on oncology. What was your take on those lectures?
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
It definitely, again, supports the information that I've learned and how I'd like to focus my my treatment of patients with cancer.
I think one of the take-homes on one of the lectures was on hyperthermia
Mhm.
as a modality,
Mhm.
which is an underused modality here,
Yeah.
more used in Europe.
Yeah.
Is this something you're thinking of incorporating in your practice?
I'd like to. I think, I don't know close to me where that can be available, and particularly with children who would probably need to be sedated.
Yeah.
I don't know a place where I have a pediatric anesthesiologist that's
Mhm.
also located in a place where I have that modality. So that involves some ingenuity
Right.
and seeing about that. I think though there is a place in California that would be able to do children, but absolutely I think that's something that ideally would need to be incorporated as part of a integrative cancer treatment plan.